I've seen this in countless YouTube shorts lately. You load the brush with multiple colors and then paint a flower petal or leaf with the shading, blending, highlights all in one stroke. They're pretty mesmerizing to watch and I want to try it out. So my plan is to watch some one-stroke painting videos and practice on cardboard with acrylics and then try a few more finished looking pieces on canvas board to use as birthday cards this year. I don't have any special paintbrush for this, I'll just find what works from the ones I have, so I'm not using any kind of special supplies to make this work. I started by watching this one-stroke painting basics video and practicing the different strokes for flower petals, leaves, seashells on cardboard before I'd actually make a finished piece on one of the canvas postcards. I poured some paint on a lid and dipped one end of the brush in white and the other in red and brushed it on the lid to mix them a bit in the middle to form a gradient in the brush. From what I understand, this is called double-loaded brush technique. I tried a small flat brush first. It seemed too small, so I tried a bigger one. Some of the shapes were easier, but some were pretty hard, like the seashell one, to make it look uniform. I did try even bigger brushes in case that was easier, a flat one and a filbert brush. And a round one. They did mention in the videos which size brush they were using, but I noticed mine have different kinds of size markings, so I'm not sure which ones are actually the sizes and which ones mean something else. You also have to keep turning the surface you're painting on to get the right angle, and you need to dip the brush back into the paint a lot, maybe even after every stroke. And the strokes have to be really precise and intentional or the end result will not look neat. I painted a pink gradient on one canvas board and a blue on the other and let them dry before painting the flowers. Even though this method seems to be getting more popular now, the technique is actually older. It seems the name one-stroke painting was invented or made popular in 1995 by Donna Dewberry, but the technique probably existed before that. When you're watching the shorts of these one-stroke paintings, it looks so mesmerizing and they make it look easy, but it's not when you're trying it for the first time. I tried a video about painting a carnation flower. This is what I tried the filbert brush for. I thought it would be easier to create the rounded top with a brush that's wide like a flat brush, but already a bit rounded. My results were interesting, but they didn't look like hers. I can't get it to fan out as much on the top. So I decided to go with this flower style with a round brush, since I thought it was the easiest to recreate. I did the same thing on two canvases but with different colors. Now I should have spent more time testing how the paints mixed, because the mixed colors or color gradients turned out a bit muddy. Also, you probably should either let the middle of the flower dry first or just do it last for all of the flowers, because I pulled some of the black from the middle back into the petals and I had to paint over them. But you can just keep adding more and more petals anyway. And if you make them smaller and smaller, the flower is going to look double flowered. Whoops, I seem to have another faulty paint tube. This one is separated just like the red paint from a while ago. So let's not use this one anymore. The middle of the flower is done with a flat and more rough brush and not pressing too hard. Just lightly pressing down these random dots. In the video I followed, she was painting a round wreath, but because of the shape of the canvas, I just did 3 flowers in a row with some small leaves. And even though I painted these vertically, they could be displayed horizontally too. There's no clear right orientation. I added a few highlights in the middles of the flowers at the end. Have you tried one-stroke painting? Was it easy or hard for you to learn? If you want to see how I paint a simple landscape, or hear a story of what not to do when ordering art supplies online, watch this video next. See you there!